with all the inside scoop is the always luscious LeAnn Locken, bringing the python boots out.
I'll take that. Thank you. I figured if I did something to distract from the really tired face, that
you look fantastic.
All blend together.
Well, you were on Good Morning Texas earlier this morning, so we know about that. Congratulations, though, on season 4.
Thank you.
Yes, and so let's talk about the Housewives. I mean, what do you think that Dallas has to offer? I mean, considering all of the different housewife shows that are out there right now.
Well, think about it. What else is out there that's like Texas?
Woo! There you go.
Not a dang thing.
Now, on a serious question here, I've been looking to start my acting career, and I would also like to meet Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Is there a way that you can hook that up?
Hey, it's hard. I know we've got a special guest who brings that real good, feel good stuff. I know you know the song. I know you know.
Talking about my man Luke.
Hey!
Fun is gonna be together.
Back up. The fireside is blazing bright. Ooh, that deep note right there. We're caroling through the night. And this Christmas. Okay, that's enough. But you had to hear him because he's so cold with it. We've heard his voice, and I'm in the holiday spirit and everything. I'm going holiday shopping after this. Yes, this is what shocked me because I'm thinking everybody from the South knows how to throw down. But what's so funny is where she's originally from. Miss Grant, tell us.
I am originally from Atlanta, GA. I'm a Georgia PM.
Atlanta, come get your girl now. Talk about some of your worst kitchen disasters. I want to know what actually qualified you to be on this show.
Fires.
Yeah,
fires.
This is all considered a 56-day kitchen boot camp. And I'm wondering if maybe you could throw us some impressions. I hear you do a mean Andrew Dice Clay, too.
Yeah.
I've heard it's notorious.
That just came up in conversation.
Is that right? That's what I do, yes.
This is kind of like when people would go on with Jay Leno and go, you know, I read somewhere that,
He's not cutting me. He's not cutting me.
I don't know where I heard this.
You've been busy. We were just talking about that. You just came from South by Southwest?
Yes, just literally a few days ago, which was awesome.
We welcome prisoner 24601 himself, Jean Valjean, played by the amazing, very talented Nick Cartel. Welcome.
Thank you so much for having me.
It's a pleasure having you in studio, and I know a lot of you out there, Les Mis fans, and as you know, I mean, this is so long running. Debuted on Broadway, about 30 years ago?
Exactly.
And it's still incredibly popular. In your opinion, Nick, I mean, why do you think people just keep going back? And they do.
They do. They continue to come back. And I think it's the music, but it's also the
And, you know, talking about Marius versus Jean Valjean, I mean, totally different character arcs there. I mean, what's it like now? Jean Valjean, with the weight of the world on his shoulders, I mean, you've got to feel some kind of responsibility taking on a role like that.
You do. You feel a lot of responsibility, not only to the character, but also to everybody that's seen the show, that has played the role before. And so, you know, at some point, I have to just take what I can and put my own spin on this role, and I'm loving doing it. I've been doing it since September of 2017.
Congratulations.
So it's been a long run with it, but I'm so excited to be here in Fort Worth.
Oak Cliff native over here.
Yes, I'm so glad to be back.
So nice to meet you. Thank you so much. But you live out in LA, as we were talking about a little bit before the show. I mean, what's it like when you come back home?
I love it. Coming back home is an anchor. It's an anchor moment for me. You know what I mean? This is what real life is. I love it there. It's work related, but this is family related, which is what lasts after work is done.
Day, happy to have you here. Thank you so much for joining us. It's a pleasure. And you're no stranger to Texas. I mean, your ties go way back. Johnny Be Good. I mean, what else have you done out here?
I shot a film in Austin a couple years back.
Really?
Called Results, with Guy Pearce and Colby Smulders and some people. So I love Texas. It's good to be back.
Well, it's great. And then South by Southwest this weekend kicking off.
That's right.
You know, tech, films, all of that.
Yeah.
But let's talk about what brought you here.
Sure.
Okay. So The Lears. Tell us more about what it's based on, of course, but it's a comedy too.
It is. It is. It's based on, loosely based on King Lear, which in that story has 3 daughters, and this story has 3 sons. They changed it up a little bit. It's a Canadian director who did the film, and the great Bruce Dern is in it. He plays our father, and it's like a family gathering, thinking that he's going to kind of dole it out and tell us about his last will and testament, and a lot of surprises happen. So
kind of like this declining patriarch.
There you go. Right. And it's just a really funny comedy because
it would be like something you'd make over the campfire.
We talked about this before. I'm originally from Kansas City, Missouri, and I take my barbecue, I take my beans very seriously. You're a native North Texan. You need to show me what you got with these beans.
Okay,
all right, I don't play about my beans. You all know that. If you know me, you know.
Let's see if you.
All right. Okay, North Texas. I see what you're doing. But you kind of have an interesting history, though, because you were telling me how your parents are from England.
Yeah, my parents are British, so I'm kind of a mutt.
Has that influenced your cooking?
Yeah, it does. You know, I think
a problem-solving formula, like the people that make the most money, they have a problem-solving formula.
And the one I'm passing down is going to work in the war room, the boardroom, and the bedroom. So that's the problem-solving formula that we have. It's always good to have a problem-solving formula for the bedroom as well.
I don't have any problems in the bedroom.
There you go. Some people do.